Amani, Kutoka, you, peace from above. Jambo, hello. Welcome to Black TV, where I expound upon Gold's Book of Life and our foreparents. Today, back again, talking about the problem that lax people are still having. They are still not seeing what they need to see. They are still so busy looking instead of seeing. The Tower of Babel, baby. Gold at the Tower of Babel seeded it, what our forefathers' plans was. And their plans was not done in evilness. Their plans was not done in vain. It wasn't for them to give glory to their self that they could do this. The whole concept, the whole mindset was and is to glorify Gods by building this tower to Gods, so that those who came behind them would be able to also give glory, honor, and respect to Gods. But they cannot allow Gods could not allow that to happen for the simple fact that it was not time. They were too powerful at that time. They were, mindset was good, but that was just at that time. As time kept going on, they would do what they do, which is to be mortal man, and which is to challenge. It's in their nature. It's in our nature to challenge and to be about maintaining domination over what we call our territory. So it's like once we left the Tower of Babel, Gold made it a point that we, his chosen, are not allowed to take the easy road. As I was reading somewhere, Gold gives his hardest jobs to his greatest warriors. Like me, myself, as I watch FBA, Foundational Black Americans, I love it. I love it because the concept is to elevate us and only us. Just like me, when I say blacks to the max, I'm talking about me elevating us and only us. I am in and of understanding the goals will first and foremost. Very important. Goals will be done on earth as it is written in heaven first. His will be done first on earth as it is written in heaven. So there is nothing but unification for me, as you can see on the front where I said FBA. Yeah, because I ain't got no problem being a part of FBA, because FBA is about the elevation of black people, period. So when it's about black people, period, particularly black people, I am 1,050% behind the elevation of us when you're talking about us as a people instead of assuming that, let me see. Let me put this right. The confusion came from the Tower of Babel, and the confusion continues today. Now, as I sit here, I realize and I recognize that Gold allowed the situation to happen, as it says on the front. For it says mother tongue is Swahili. Now, at the time when I wrote that, I was not familiar with the whole concept of Kiswahili. So therefore, I did not put on there Kiswahili because at the time I was not aware of the original KKK being Kunta Kinte Kiswahili. I'm going to say again, the original KKK is Kunta Kinte Kiswahili. Kunta 1K, Kunte, Kinte, 2K, Kiswahili. And what you must realize and recognize is that this is the origination of KKK. For as you see, it says controlled language crossbreeding completed for further severance from their original beginning. We must completely annihilate the mother tongue and institute a new language that involves a new life work of both. You know, language is a peculiar institution. It leads to the heart of people. The more a foreigner knows about the language of another country, the more he is able to move through all levels of that country, of that society. Therefore, if the foreigner is an enemy of the country to the extent that he knows the body of the language, to the extent is the country vulnerable to attack or invasion of a foreign culture. For example, you take the slave. If you teach him all about your language, he will know all your secrets. And he is then no more a slave, for you can't fool him any longer. And having a fool is one of the basic ingredients of an incidents to the making of the slavery system. See, that's when I realized and I recognized that that's why they letting these people come over here now, trying to make these people somebody that above and beyond us. But at the same time, Gold done told me and made me understand that in order for me to be and do what I'm supposed to do, there are going to be distractions. Just as I'm sitting here now, right now, I'm doing this, and the maintenance crew is doing what they have to do. They don't know what I'm doing in my house, so it ain't like they themselves are trying to create noise or anything. It's just one more time. I noticed for a fact that the closer I get to goals, the further I get away from Satan, and the further I get away from Satan, the more he throws bricks to try to distract me and to make me change what I'm doing, because if I change what I'm doing, then I'm not going to be about fulfillment of purpose. And I have to be about fulfillment of purpose because I am Imanuel. I am an Emmanuel whose name is God with us. Matthew 1:23, whose name Acts 4:12, whose name given unto men is the only name that's guaranteed to get you to heaven. One more time, in the name of Emmanuel, whose name means God with us. Now, I don't need nobody to tell me how to put things together that I see. It say one name and one name only. Just like there's only one name and one name only in the book that gives you a definition, and the first definition is gold. Come on now. The definition of his name is gold. What more do you need to know, Lidge, that this is the name that you should give glory to, because this is the name guaranteed to get to heaven, because the first thing is gold, then with us. That's why I call him my big brother, because it's gold with me, because I believe in my big brother. I acknowledge my big brother. I teach about my big brother. Now, it's up to y'all if y'all want to see Matthew 1:23, or if you want to see Matthew 1:25, which says, after the child was born, they changed his name to Jesus. One more time. When you can look at Jesus and can see Jesus and can say Jesus, because the first thing you do, you look with your eyes and your brain says Jesus and your mouth says Jesus. No more of that brain says G, knowing you're looking at a J. One more time. It tells you language is very, very important. That's why they're trying to ram Spanish down y'all throat so that y'all can understand that what y'all supposed to be doing. what you're supposed to be doing for them is to elevate their offspring. You understand what I'm saying? I will knowledge Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Mexicans, El Salvadorians, cool. Latino? No. Nope. You can't be born in a Latin country and now you part of a group of people to outnumber me and my forebears. No, you're not. Me and my peoples. No, you're not. One more time. I don't tolerate that. I don't care what you say. See? Because I am BLAXBLAX to the max. I am BLAXBLAX to the max, MAX. I have that copyrighted to let the whole world know who I am. There is no misunderstanding as to who I am, because I am who I say I am, and they have no choice but to go along with it because I ain't asking. I don't ask. Ask permission for what? I'm not your child. I'm a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man do things that a grown-ass man is supposed to do. That's what a grown man do. See right there. Black to the max. Number 2, Kenyon Robinson. Where it say? Wait a minute. Say right here. My life. See it? My life. Copyrighted. And it took me more than one time to get it done. But I am Black to the max. I'm not want to be. I am. One more time. See, there's a difference when you is rather than what they want you to be. One more time. 11/1/2005. I stopped being a black man. I stopped being a black man. I became blacks to the max. One more time. And I just realized when you go to Revelations chapter 1, verse 11. That's what my mindset went to where I see her in Philadelphia, because that's where I was born, in Philadelphia. But I didn't learn that until I was grown. I didn't know that until I was 18. But one more time, the constant is the concept of you never being able to conceive Jesus. One more time. The concept is to convince you of the concept that you see AJ but never say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. One more time. I am going to continuously speak upon this so that people can get an understanding that when you can say Jesus, then you can see Imanuel, Matthew 1:23. Then you can see Imanuel, Acts 4:12. One more time. What is the constant? The constant has been Jesus. You never being able to say Jesus. And that's why back then it was G, and right now it's G. Only I can say what I see. And when you can say what you see, then you can see up to go to goals in heaven by through in and of Imanuel. Acts 4:12. Only name given to man guaranteed to heaven. And Matthew 1:23, his name means go with us. Imanuel. Trip C's, trip C's, trip C's. Coupon collected. www. Whole wide world. In the name of Emmanuel, go with us. In the name of Emmanuel, go with me. K, K, K. Kunta Kinte, Kiswahili. Kunta Kinte, Kiswahili. The original KKK. One more time. The original KKK. Because the Leapers book is C. Lansman. Klansman with a C. You and I, Kunta Kinte, Kiswahili. The original KKK.